Hello, Justin here again from Brickright. When you've laid your driveway and you're thinking, how do I do the cuts? How do I do the cuts to the borders and any cutting at all? This video today is going to be showing you step by step exactly how you need to do your cuts. So we're going to be laying a border in here going this way, opposite way to what we've already laid. So the first thing you need to consider is, where is the mark on this paving going to actually be? So this is how exactly we're going to be laying our paving. This is going to be going up this way in the three sizes, the same as this, but going opposite ways. So what you want to try and do is, this line obviously now dictates where our cut is going to be. So we're going to cut this off, cut that off, and then when that's cut off, these are going to slot into there to give us a border going opposite ways. But one key thing you need to consider when you're doing this is that cut there, where I'm showing you, needs to be as wide as you possibly can get it. So I've laid these in a certain way that I've got the bigger width on them as I possibly can. If you do it like this, so you can see now that this one is quite wide and this one's quite narrow. So what you're going to get with that one, if we cut that off, you get a very, very small cut on there. So the smaller cut you get, the more chance you've got of that cut actually cracking over the course of time, especially with a car or any vehicle driving on it. So what we try to do is eliminate the small cut. So anything about a quarter size of your paving, if anything is down to about a quarter size cut, then really what you need to do is change it up a little bit and swap that out. So, you know, what we would do is we take that out of there and we put that one in there, that one in there. By the time we draw that line up there now, you can see that that's a bigger cut. So when you've marked your line out, you've tried to lay that during your laying course, you've tried to be consistent and you've tried to get it right, but there's going to be a couple of times and occasions where you have done it wrong. So you just need to switch it up. You can draw a line across there now, and we've got that integrity of that nice wide joint. So the best way to mark your paving, obviously what we're doing now, this is wet and it's black. So if we were to use a pencil on it, the lead on the pencil, you're not going to be able to see it. So what we do, we just get these things, and these are quite simply paving markers. If you just Google them, I suppose you can get them on somewhere on Google, on eBay or Amazon. I'm not sure if they sell them in the builders merchants, but these came direct from Tobermoor, these ones. So basically it's just a piece of plastic. If you come close, Frey, to get that nice crisp line, look, all you need to do is, and it just leaves a nice line, and it's quite difficult to get off. So yeah, get yourself one of them. If you're using a light material, then obviously you could use a pencil on it. So now we're on to the cutting equipment now. So what we've got here, we've got a pair of gloves, got a pair of headphones, we've got a mask in the van that you will see Fraser wearing. Nice, good quality mask to stop that real dangerous dust getting into his lungs. That's really important. And then we've got a still saw. It doesn't have to be a still saw, but a petrol or a gas saw along the same lines as this. They do them in different brands, but this is a still saw, and it's got a standard concrete cutting blade on it. So that's the machine, the go-to machine we would use to actually do this. So we're going to move on to the cutting stage now. Once we've cut this side, we've got that side to do as well, and we'll show you exactly the principle of how we marked it out and how we're going to do that side. So Frey, let's get busy and start cutting that side, shall we? Let's do it. Right, we started cutting with this one, and because of the width of that machine, it's getting stuck up against the wall, so you can't get the blade in there. So we're lucky that we got the smaller electric DeWalt, so we'll blast that up there with that one, and then we might be able to use the still saw over there, because it's a bit quicker, a bit more powerful, a still saw. But there we are. Look, Fraser, you got your mask on. Please, if you're doing this, wear your PPE, because it's really important. If you say to us, where's your glasses? We don't wear the glasses because the glasses steam up and it makes it really dangerous.
More
and
dangerous with the glasses.
Pardon?
More dangerous with the glasses.
It's more dangerous with the glasses than what it is without. So if anybody could recommend a pair of glasses that don't steam up, or some spray to go on it, and please do, because we would like to wear them, but obviously when they steam up it makes it more dangerous. So there we are, let's get on with it then, Frey.
Right then, this is how we're actually marking a line out. I'm going to show you how to do it. So what I've done up that end to draw this line is you just get in one of your pavers, the right width, putting it in, go into your border. I like to leave a slight gap as well, just so they actually do fit in, because otherwise you'll be cutting it and then going back over it and cutting it again because it'll be too tight. Putting your level there, same down that side, tiny little gap. Strike your line. So yeah, top tip when you're striking your line, like I said, just leave that 2 to 3 mil gap with your pavers, because otherwise you're gonna have to be you cut too tight, you'll have to come back again, and to cut a tiny little bit off all the way through it's a nightmare. So make sure you leave that little gap. So then, this side's all cut now. That's what you're looking for, a nice straight line all the way up, all the same width, and our border's ready to go in now.
Right, this is where we are. Look, we got the left hand side in, the right hand side's done as well. Now we're on the front. If you notice, this side from here up to the top is longer than that side from there to there, so it's on a bit of an angle. So how do we do that? So what I would recommend you do is a process called inboard cutting. Now you can see the white line coming up here, and what we've done, look, is we've put 4 of these big ones in coming down this way. You think that line would carry on and you just join that up, but what you'd get then in this area, you'd have a very, very small cut, the same as the side. So that is a stress point, and that's a weak point in the driveway, having a very, very small cut. So it's recommended you change your bond and turn things around. So what will happen now is, rather than having a very small cut in here, if that line was straight, have your small cut there, we're going to cut that off, put a block in here, and now you've got a big cut. So it just, yeah, okay, you change the bond and you change the style of the drive, but you've got that integrity and you've got that durability and strength, as opposed to a small cut. So we'll crack on, and if you come across, we've eliminated as many of the small cuts. The smallest cut we've got is that, which is just about acceptable. We've done it again here, and I think Fraser's in the process of messing about with this over here as well. So we'll cut all that in. So there we are then, inboard cutting, all job done. You can see clearly there how it's worked out with the bigger cuts. the integrity of the drive and the durability and strength of the drive is a lot better doing that, even though you've got to change bond. So it's all done, it's all been whacked, all the drainage is in, all the tarmac repair is in down here. So there we are, job done. It's a late finish, the boys want to go home, so do I. Absolutely worn out, my back's killing me. Please like, subscribe and leave us a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.